Hey y'all, it's Nikki with Cussin'Crafts, back again with another little cute Halloween project. I was thumbing through YouTube and I do get down the vortex of YouTube videos, I fully admit it. It's okay though, it's a personality trait at this point. And I came across this cute little craft and on the page with Crafty with Amanda Jane, and I will link her page down below so that you can see her YouTube channel, because I just thought this was so cute. And it's a little 3x3 post-it note holder decorated for Halloween. And it has a cute little Halloween pin on there, y'all. It's just adorable. So I made some up because I do have a craft fair coming up this weekend. But these pins, you get 12 in a package, and they came from the not Dollar Tree anymore store. I still love my Dollar Tree even though it's not a dollar anymore. But these were just so cute, and they're cute little ballpoint pens, and they write pretty well for Dollar Tree pens. And these have eyeballs on them. There's some with bats on there. These have different colored spider webs and spiders, and this is just kind of a hodgepodge of ghost pumpkins. Is that Frankenstein? Y'all, I don't have my glasses on, can't see. Anyway, I just thought this project was really cute, and again, I'll link her page down below because I do like to give credit where credit is due. So let's get started. This is real easy to do. It is not difficult. And again, 3x3, and it's got the little post-it note in there with a cute little pin. And I'm hoping they come out with some of those for Christmas, because that would be a cute Christmas project for coworkers, teachers, anybody who likes post-it notes like I do. And the paper collection that I'm using, and I'm sure you've seen this before in the Halloween countdown calendar that I did, is Ghosts and Goblins, and it is by Echo Park. Cute, cute little paper collection that I used. And again, that's who it gets from. I get mine from our local scrapbook store here in town. It's called I Scrap On, and Michelle over there is wonderful. That's where I got my paper pad from, and I'll link her website down below as well. She is just a sweet, sweet lady. I was in there today getting some paper for a project that's upcoming. You'll see very soon. All right, so let's get started. I did bases in black and purple because I felt like that's what kind of matched the paper theme a little bit better. And this one with the bat background I thought was real cute since there was a bat pin in the package. I thought, well, that was just meant to be. And this one I just decorated with a sticker out of the paper pad. Same with this one. This one had cute little ghosts on it. This one was just a little hodgepodge. It's actually the other side of this one, and I think this is what we're going to use today. So let's get some of this out of the way and let's get started, shall we? So first of all, what you're going to need is your decorative paper, whatever paper you decide. If you want to do it for Halloween, if you want to do just because, whatever you want to do, you're going to need a piece of that, and this is cut down to 3 inches by 3 inches. Now the base that we're going to do is, I've got some cardstock right here. I think this is 65 pound that I get at Michael's. And we are going to cut this to 7 5/8. I find if I cut it this way first, I get more out of a piece of paper. If I can find the 5/8 on there. There we go. So we're going to do 7 5/8. And then we're going to cut this down to 3 1/4. Because we want it just a little bit bigger than our 3x3 post-it note. 3 1/4. Cut that. Move this out of our way. Actually, we're just going to fold this up because we need to score this now. Almost forgot the important part. Put that over. It's the great thing about this Works tool is I can just cut and score all on the same piece of equipment. Alright. So we are going to score this at 3 1/4, 3 5/8, and 4. And you should have the same amount of distance in between all 3 score lines. Now we can put this away. Alright, so we are going to fold and burnish our score lines. And remember what I told you, burnish just a fancy word for making a crisp line. Get that one in the middle. I always somehow miss the one in the middle. So how y'all been? I know it's been a minute since I put a video out. Work has been crazy. We've been doing events every weekend, so it's been a lot of fun. But life, you know, gets a little crazy. Remember I told you some paper just kind of wants to do the little furry thing, as I call it? We're just going to trim some of that off. Give it a little shave. Alright, back him up a little bit. Now, the key to this, and I speak from experience because I messed one up, the part that is the 3 1/4 inch section, that's going to be your front. This back sticks out a little bit further, and it will even up when we get the fold in for the pin loop. I promise it'll make sense, so bear with me. So but this right here where your 3 1/4 inch side, that is going to be your cover. So we're going to take this piece of paper and we're just going to glue it down. You can use sticky tape. I like my art glitter glue. This is art glitter, and again, I get it at that same little local shop I was telling you about here in Ringgold. And I didn't clean my tip off. We're just going to get us some glue on here. And you want to try to center it as much as possible. This is the part that I have the most trouble with, making sure things are straight. I like to use the little grid lines on my mat to help me out when I can. Alright, so I think we got that nice and stuck down. Now, to make the spine and the little pin loop, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this center part out, just like this. And let me grab a pen so I can show you what I'm talking about here. The cap part right here comes down about 1 inch. So about 1 inch from the top, we're going to make a cut. And you don't want to cut all the way through. We're just going to the score line right there. And then about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of the way down, we're going to cut it again to the score line. So you should have this little flappy do. So we're going to open this up a little bit, and I like to wiggle that, kind of break it free. And what you want to do, this is the trickiest part of the whole thing, is push this part in and this part in, and that's what makes our spine. Because what we're going to do now is, so it looks like this on the other side, kind of like that. I'm trying to show this to you so you can see it. Is we're going to take these little pieces right here and we're going to put some sticky tape on it. Y'all know I love my sticky tape. Before I started crafting, I was like, where has sticky tape been my whole life? Works very well. So we're just going to put a little piece right there. And a piece right here. You don't want to cover up your pinhole. And try not to get it on your score line. Rub that down a little bit. And I can't grab hold of it. There we go. Got that side. Put that in my little desktop trash can I got over here. Bet y'all never know where. Guess where I got that? Dollar Tree. Alright, so where we put our sticky tape, we're going to fold this over like that. Flip to the other side. Make sure we're straight. Kind of mush it down, get it good and nice and stuck. And then when you pull that over, your pin loop goes just like that. So you've got it a little pin loop. And that is stuck down. That has now made the spine that's going to put our sticky note up against there. Sticky note, our post-it holder. Y'all, I'm losing my mind. It has finally become fall here in Georgia, I think. It could be, you know, the fake fall, the heifer that comes in thinking, y'all, I'm here, just kidding. Summer's right behind me again. But the weather has been very nice the last few days. I'm loving it. Spring and fall are my favorite seasons because I don't like to be too hot and I don't like to be too cold. Hence, spring and fall are it for me. Now, I don't like fall for the whole pumpkin spice everything thing. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin spice, believe it or not, unless it's in a pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, but that's a whole other story right there. So we are just going to smoosh this down a little bit. Now, I have made decorative post-it note holders before. I actually made them with my cinch. And if y'all want to see those, I'll make some more because they turn out really, really cute. And I was gluing the post-it note onto the covers of those. And I don't know if it was the glue I was using or if it was just the heat, being at events outside in the sun, what it was. But the glue just kind of didn't want to hold. And the post-it pads were falling off. So I'd have to, pull them out of rotation, so to speak, at the event. And then I would have to bring them back home, glue them back together. Never once did I think, well, Nikki, why don't you tape them down, see if that works better? Y'all, I'm not that bright sometimes. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to center this up on the back as much as possible. You want your post-it note to be up against this little spine as much as possible. So we're going to put that in there, close it down, smoosh it together, rub that along so that that tape sticks, and you can open it up and go underneath. Make sure that tape sticks real well. Now, to me, I like this paper, but it needs a little something something. So let's go to our sticker sheet that came out of our paper. And let's see, what do we want to do? I kind of like this little pumpkin and spider right here. Let's use him. We'll put that on there. And we'll grab us a pin. What's going to go good with the purple? Rainbow spider webs. Turn it a little bit and try to hide that writing on the back of the pin. And then that just kind of slides in there like that. And you've got the cutest little post-it note holder, y'all. These are great for teachers, friends, co-workers. That one is a little bit crooked. I didn't get it all the way up there, but it's okay. These are usually, a one and done kind of thing. Once they're done with it, they can throw this away. Or if they take care of it, they can refill their post-it note holder, their post-it pad. And again, these are just some of the other ones that I had made. Because if you're going to mass produce these for a craft fair or, teachers at school, co-workers, they assemble really quickly. They really do. I cut paper, and then I just kind of started putting them together. These take no time at all. So I hope you like this cute little Halloween craft. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. We truly appreciate it. And like I said, I went and saw Michelle at iScrap-On and got some new paper for an upcoming project that you're going to see real soon. That I'm really excited about. It turned out so great. I think it did anyway. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.